I think we're going to open the blinds up a little bit more, maximize the light because it's not that bright out here today. Hopefully Rosie doesn't mind and start barking at everything that moves outside. Woo! All right, you guys. It is cold. I feel bad for all you guys that are up north that are in the south right now. My people back home in North Carolina. Oh, ooh, I do not envy you. Do not envy you one bit. It is. I think it's colder in my house than it is outside today. It's 70 degrees here in Arizona today, and I'm freezing my butt off. I don't know why. It's just cold in my house. I'll probably open up my windows this evening if it feels better outside still later this afternoon. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rachel, and today I'm going to give you a what did I read in January. January has been a rough month for a lot of us with the cold, with the getting back into routines and everything from the holidays. It's been a doozy already. 2026 is already making headlines, surpassing goals. Rosie's having a good time with the back door open out there. So she's coming in and checking on me and walking back out, coming in and checking on me and walking back out, chewing on grass and bugs and all that other stuff. Grab our drinks. I can't have a whole lot of caffeine, so I don't drink coffee or anything like that, and I don't really like the bitter taste. If you have a recipe that doesn't taste bitter at all, let me know, because I think my husband likes coffee. We don't have it here at home. It's because I don't drink it. So this is chocolate milk. But grab you a little drink, grab you a little snack, and let's go through my reads that I read in January. Starting this month off, I started reading this book in December, but I really, really pushed myself in January. Still took me a bit to finish this book because she's thick, and I think the paperback might be even thicker than this hardback version. I finished When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. If you like dragons, if you like long, like years and years and years ago, second chance romance, he yearns for her in this one, but he also gives her space. He's very respectful about it, and I really, really like that. He doesn't like force himself on her, to me, but she's also in denial. She doesn't want to remember her memories of who she was. She doesn't want to remember her past. She doesn't want to remember what she had with him. I love the way that the author wrote, like, burying memories. Some people call it putting your memories into boxes, compartmentalization, but she describes it as letting them sink to the bottom of a lake in her mind, which is, I feel like that's a really good way of putting it, because dredging up old memories can be hard. Some of those memories, like, I don't remember everything that happened in my childhood. I don't remember every conversation. I don't remember every little thing that I ever did wrong when I was a kid, or every little thing that I ever did right as a kid. I don't remember any of that. When she talks about putting her memories in this lake in her mind, some of these memories you don't ever remember again. So I just think she did it in a really, really cool, interesting way. I've never heard anybody talk about memory like that, or like storing memories, or storing trauma specifically in a lake. That, I think that was a wonderful way to put it. I've never heard of anything like that, and I really loved it. I have the paperback version, and I believe I did tab that one up, but this one I saw a couple weeks ago. I think the hardcover is a new release for it, but it's super pretty. I believe on my Bookstagram, I did a little like show and tell type thing. It's super pretty. It's got gold foiling. I am really excited for the second one in the series to come out. It's supposed to come out sometime this year, either March or maybe May. I can't remember. I am super excited to see where the story goes. It kind of left us on a bit of a cliffhanger for what happens to the characters, because it's like, I can't say anything without spoiling it, but some of the characters, you're left on a cliffhanger about what happens to them. Do they get saved? Do they save themselves? Does the real villain like like what happens? I need to know. I did find out that apparently the two books were originally one book. So I can't imagine how big that book would have been. That would have been nuts. But that probably would have been bigger than Alchemized or something like that. I have not read that one either. I don't think I'm going to, honestly. It just doesn't seem up my alley. But this one was really good. I think I rated it a 4 or a 4.5, but right now I'd probably rate it a 4.25 star. That's probably what it might go up once I read the second book. And then my next one that I read, it was on my Kindle. So this author has multiple different little series and she writes with other authors, but this one I believe it was written by only her, and it is what I would call a spicy book. I know everybody's level of spice is different. So my level of spicy might be somebody else's like overly spicy, or in some people's like this is like black pepper. This isn't even spicy. But the book is Valentine in the Vineyard, and this was a short little, I believe, 80-page little book. She does have two others that I have also previously read, so check out the Bookstagram if you're interested in those. But Dana Leanne, she is a phenomenal writer. It's Luke and Serafina throughout these three books that their story just continues. And in this one, Serafina flips the script on Luke. So that was interesting to see. But it's set in a vineyard, obviously, and he does some interesting things. Like, I could see them living there. I could see them living at this vineyard, honestly. So I would love to see that. I would love for Serafina to get pregnant. And if we get a next one, or like an Easter one, or a 4th of July, or something, if we get something along those lines, or even a Thanksgiving one, I think it would be so cool to see them be able to have kids and live out their regular lives like normal humans. My next one, I believe I finished this one in, I want to say, a week. I really, really pushed myself to read this one. This one is second in a series. I read the first one last year, Blood of Hercules, and this is the second one. This is Bonds of Hercules. I like this one. I'm hoping that there's more because this left so much more on the table. Like, does she end up gaining control? That like where where do we go? Where do we go from here? Does she kind of become queen because she dismantled the entire order that they had? She dismantled it. So where do we go from here, basically? I would love to find out why her brother was put with her as a child. I don't think we've really gone over that in the two books that she has given us for the series. And I would really like to find that out. Like, is he secretly hiding something? But I would like to find out why her adoptive brother was placed with her. Because I'm sure that he was not placed with her for no good reason. Like, this old lady that placed her there and then came back and placed her brother there, there has to be a reason. And I need to know when the next one comes out. If you find out, let me know. Leave it in the comments because I need to know when the next one comes out, because if I have to start every year off with one of these of the series, so be it. Fine, I'll do it. But I read the first one this time last year, and then I read this one this time this year. So if I read the next one this time next year, that's going to be hilarious. I love that she is very much Miss Independent, but she also learns to rely on her husbands as well. Yes, there's two husbands. This is a why choose. The first one is also a why choose. She learns about what she's capable of, she learns about her powers and how to control them and everything like that. So I did like this one. I really did. I would probably rate this one a 4.5. For the one that I have not finished yet, but I am going to finish it before February starts. I am going to be reading my butt off this weekend, tomorrow and this weekend. But that is Brimstone. I do have the dust cover of this up in my reading room. I just don't have it. I don't carry my dust covers on my books until I get finished with them. I don't want to mess them up or rip them somehow because I like to just throw my book in my purse and take it with me wherever I go. So if I end up having to sit somewhere for a little bit, I have something to busy me with. But I am I'd say I'm about a third of the way through Brimstone right now. They just got to the point where they are breaking off into their own little side quest to achieve the main quest, which is saving the world again. It's basically saving the world. It's saving their realm from the poison. I think it's Norse mythology that has the tree of life and like all the branches and leaves and stuff is like a realm. This one seems to dive into a little bit of Norse mythology in a way. I don't know if it has the same similar gods, but they're correlated maybe. But essentially, the whole universe in this book is a tree of life, and their gods control everything in this universe. And one of the branches of the tree of life are it's like sick and dying and like bleh. That disease that's sickening that branch is spreading. It might come down to the last alchemist, which is our female main character, to save her realm and possibly the rest of the tree. Because some of the gods want to start all over again, start fresh, just push that over to the side, start fresh. Some are like, no, we need to save this. We made this. This is our child. This tree and all these people in these realms, whether they're fae or human or anything else, a spirit or whatever, they are still basically our children. We need to save them. So that's what's happening so far. I'm really hoping that this does not leave us on a cliffhanger. I'm not sure how many are going to be in the series, but I don't know what Callie Hart has in store for us, but we will find out, I guess. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Let me know if you guys have read any of these or if you're going to read any of these because I want to know what your thoughts are on all of them. I will see you guys again on Monday for what I'm going to be reading in February. It's going to be a lot. I'm really going to have to push myself. I'm going to learn how to put my phone down and put my nose in a book. So I will see you guys on Monday with what I'm reading in February. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye.